Okay, sir. Yes, yes. Okay, okay, sir. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm audible to all of you. This is your mentor Mayank Dubey for Quantitative Aptitude, and I welcome you on our platform Dhruvika Academy. So first, tell me, my voice is clearly audible, completely audible, right? And everything is visible to all of you. Okay, so voice is clear that I can see here. Okay. So hope you all are doing great. So as you all know, this is regarding what? This is the batch which we have planned for you all. PGCT 2024 Samrat batch, right? Spo- Launched by Dhruvika Academy. So this in this batch, whatever we are covering that I will share with you, because this is very very beneficial. This is going to be very very beneficial. But before that, let's discuss about your goals. Ultimate batch for PGCET preparation. If you are planning for PGCET, MBA or MCA course, then this batch is for you all, right? So here our expert trainers, expert faculties will guide you towards your path. So first tell me, everything is clear? Fine. So as you can see, all the members here, okay? So I'm your quantitative aptitude mentor, as I said. My name is Mayank Dubey. Okay, so I'm going to conduct your quantitative aptitude and reasoning classes as well for PGCT 2024, right? We are targeting. So as per that, we'll have some of the sessions on YouTube as well. Okay. So if you haven't enrolled our course yet, then you must go for it. You can find the link in the description box, right? So let's talk about the batch, what we are offering you and how beneficial sorry, how beneficial it is for you all. So in Dhruvika Academy, dream, chase and achieve Samrat batch course. And course outlines what are the important things which we are covering in the course. Live classes in application, recorded classes, complete syllabus, 50 mock tests, Karnataka. Okay, Swati, great. Okay, so 50 mock test, right? Karnataka ranking. Fifth, access to all batches. So whatever the batches available, you can access all if you will purchase the course, right? For regarding your courses, particular courses, specific batches. Weekly mock test and class test. So you will have the mock test and class test on weekly basis. And this is one of the most important thing if you are preparing for any exam. Are you getting my point now? If you are preparing for any exam, we'll talk about any competitive exam, or if we will talk about this which we are targeting here, PGCET 2024, practice is very very important. So mock test and class test becomes the most important part, right? It become the most important part for your preparation, and after that the analysis also. Okay, so these are the things which we are offering in our batches. So if you haven't subscribed and your dream is to clear PGCET 2024, then we are here to make your dreams real. Okay, So just subscribe the course where we will cover the complete course, right? With what the main thing is targeted study, exam centered study. So exam centered studies there, where we are going to discuss the uh, topics of quant reasoning and other subject as per the latest pattern of exam. So right, so if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe it. So here you can see the batches which are already running: Dhruvika Academy PGCET 2024, Samrat MBA MCA courses, full syllabus coverage, as I said, exam centered study, full length study material, full length test series is there, live and recorded classes. So if you, right, if you miss any class, live class, suppose, then you can have the recorded classes. So you can watch those sessions. Even in the live session, if you attended the live session and after that you have any doubt, so again you can watch the video. Okay, so this is going to be very very important. Access to all batches, whatever the batches are running for specific courses, you can access all the batches. So these are the things which we are offering, and this is what the exam centered course. Okay, so hope it is clear. So if you are new to our channel, do subscribe it and share with others as well. Okay, and do not forget to like and share with others. Okay, sharing is caring. So before starting today's session, I'm here with the complete coverage of our syllabus. Quantitative aptitude syllabus is here for your PGCET exam. So if we'll talk about that, number system, percentage, profit loss, you all heard about these topics, right? Earlier in your school days, you all studied these topics. Simple interest, compound interest. It will talk about average, mixture, allegation, ratio, proportion, problem on ages, right? Many topics are here, but one of the most important topic is data interpretation. For solving data interpretation, because the weightage of data interpretation in the exam is from 8 to 10 questions out of total 25 questions. So if you have good grip on percentage, profit and loss, average, ratio, proportion, at least on these arithmetic topic, quant topic, then only you can solve the questions of data interpretation. So it is directly linked with what? Percentage, profit loss, average, ratio, proportion. But we will cover all the topics in our offered batch, right? And I am giving you the assurity, if you will write a study with dedication, then definitely in after after enrolling in our batch, right, whatever we are offering you, after attending all the classes, you will clear your MP seat sorry, PGCET 2024. So let's move on to the today's topic, which is speed maths. Actually, tips and tricks, some tips and tricks of speed maths, quantitative aptitude, we will talk about that. So there is maths, and when maths is there, calculation is there. Calculation is the most important part of your quantitative aptitude, because if you want to attend the right what more questions in less time, because in exam you don't have much time. So in short duration, if you want to attempt the questions with 100% accuracy, your calculation need to be good. So our today's session is regarding the speed maths quantitative aptitude, right? So calculation booster, we can say this class for what? Calculation. I'm going to boost your calculation by some of the tricks which are very very important and going to be very very beneficial. You all need to be proactive like Swati in the chat box. Now this is the pattern of exam, so you can take the screenshot. These are the 4 sections and you can see the number of question equally distributed here. Okay, 100 questions total, 100 marks. So this is the paper pattern for MBA. Now today we are going to start from square tricks. You all know remembering the square is one of the most important thing, and annoying also, because it is very difficult to remember the squares till 30 or 40. And what if they will ask you the square of 74, 58? right? So can you calculate within 5 seconds the square of these numbers? So you will say, no, we need to go through the our conventional method, then only we can do it, right? Then only we can do it. No, you can solve in 5 seconds. Today I'm going to share the tricks with you all, okay? So just wait. So these tricks will cover the squares from 11 to 125. I will tell you the squares. You can calculate the squares from 11 to 125 easily, right? Any numbers square in just 5 seconds. Okay, starting from 11. So I hope and I am expecting, yes, it is possible, Swati. I am going to tell you, then you will believe, yes, it is. Okay, it's all about practice and the way which I'm going to tell you. You just need to follow that way. Clear? Okay, so we'll start from 11 till 10. I'm just assuming that all of you know the squares till 10. Okay, so starting from 11, so we will have some ranges here. Okay, in today's session, as I said, I am going to share some important calculation tricks which will help you, right, in your quantitative aptitude. So today's agenda, today's topic is a square, and if we'll have sufficient time, we will discuss the square root trick even. But first we will start with squares. Now first range is from 11 to 25. Just write down the first range. First range is from 11 to 25 square. How you can calculate those squares? So now if I will tell you 10, your base is going to be 10 in this method, in this trick. You just need to take what 10 as your base value. Now suppose if I am calculating the square of 11. So tell me 11 is how much more than 10? So you will say 1. Now here the method starts actually. There are two parts. One part where you will do the addition and subtraction. And second part, part A and part B. In part B, you will use the square, where you will put the square. Okay, now what is square, what addition, subtraction, now I am going to tell you. Hope it is clear what I explained now. Okay, so 10 is how much more than 11 is how much more than 10? 1. So just add 1, means the same difference you have to add in the number whose square you are calculating. Suppose we are calculating the square of 11, just add 11 with 1. So 11 plus 1, 12. Now the difference square, difference was what? 1. So square of 1. So it is going to be 1, 2, and here what you will get? 1, 1, 2, 1. Are you getting my point? 1, 2, 1. Your answer is here. Similarly, we will go for 12. 12 is how much more than 10? 2. So 12 plus 2, 14, first part. Now we will do it fast. Okay, I told you step to step for 11. Now I am doing it directly. So square of 2, difference was 2 na, right? So you need to keep the square as well. So the square of 2 is 4. So 4 here. So 14 and 4. So 1, 4, 4 is your answer. Again, I am moving for some more examples. I hope you get it well. Clear to all of you? Right? One more thing you need to understand. Our sessions are going to be energetic, proactive. And I am sure if you will attend the sessions, if you will, right, serious during the sessions, you are going to clear your exam. Definitely you will clear your exam. You just need to follow whatever the steps I'm telling. Okay. Now see, suppose 13, the square of 13. 10, it is how much more than 10? 3, 13 plus 3, 16, and the square of 3 is 9. Done. Now let's talk about 14. 14 is how much more than 10? 4. 14 plus 4, first step, 14 plus 4. Right? just add the same difference with the number whose square we are calculating. So we are just asking the square of 14. So 14 plus 4, 18. Now the second part is what? The square of that difference, 4 square. So we are getting here 18 and 16. But in actual, the square of 14 is 196. But we are not getting our answer. What to do then? Now I am going to tell you another step, one more rule, that whenever we are covering the range of 11 to 25, you need to keep one thing in your mind, that in second part, part B, you will keep only unit digit. Only unit digit. The rest part you will transfer or add to first part. Like here you can see in 16 unit digit is 6, so just keep 6. Fine. Now 1 is extra here, just add in the part A. 18 plus 1, 19. Getting the point? Everyone should be proactive. You all need to be proactive because you are my energy booster. So if you are active, then I am more and more active in the session. Okay. Suppose you want to calculate the square of 17. 17 is how much more than 10? So you will say plus 7, right? So here if I will follow the steps which I told you, part A, part B, right? So in part 8, what we do? 17 plus 7, just add the same difference with the number. 17 plus 7, 24. And the square of 7 is 49. Keep 9. An extra part is 4. 24 plus 4, 28. 289 is our answer. Is this clear? Now Swati, can you calculate the square verbally without using pen and paper? Sometimes even in 2 or 3 seconds. Correct or not? Everyone? Okay. So is this clear? You need to follow this till 25. So I am taking the example of 23 as well. So 23 is how much more than 10? Directly now we will do. In exam, how you have to perform, that I am telling you now. 23 is 13 more than 10. So 13, 23 plus 13, you will get 36. Now the square of 13, which is, because this is the difference. So 23 plus 13, 36. The square of 13, 169. But you need to keep only unit digits, so 9. 16 is extra, just add with 36. Now I hope it is crystal clear to all of you. Okay. So now write down the next step, next range, which is from 26 to 75. Which is from 26 to 75. Now here our center base is going to be, base value is going to be 50. So here you will check the difference from 50. First range was 11 to 25. 11 to 25. Now the next range is what? This is from 26 to 75. Okay. Now here the center base is 50. Now what is the square of 50? Tell me. You will say 2500. Okay. 2500. So if I will tell you first two digits of 50 square is 25. So you will say definitely it is, right? So whenever we are going less than, the squares from less than 50, square values less than 50. So what we can say, that numbers square first two digits will be less than 25 or not. If I will say, okay, you are calculating the square of 50, it is 2500. Suppose I am calculating the square of 47 or 46 or 49. These all numbers are less than 50. So these numbers squares, first two digits are definitely going to be less than 50 or not? Yes. If I'm taking the number larger than 50, then definitely the first two digits of those numbers square is going to be larger than, higher than 25. Is this clear? Why I'm telling this, I will explain you now. So whenever you are doing this, one more thing, I will tell you the dummy formula for this as well. You will never find that formula anywhere. For just recalling, whenever you Forget the trick. You can just go through that formula. You will come to know, okay, this is what we need to follow. Okay. So for 26 to 75, suppose your range is 26 to 75. So that variable which can vary from 26 to 75 is x. Okay. Now you need to find out the square of x. How you will calculate that? The procedure I am telling here. Check the difference from 50. The difference is going to be either plus or minus, either less or more. Clear? So we will take that difference as d. So here also two parts same, part A, part B. In part A, what to do? In part A, you will do what? You will take 25 for the reference, and you will do what? Plus or minus of the difference here. What? How? That I will tell you by the example. Just follow what I'm saying here. Just listen to me now. Okay? Just keep listening the points which I'm telling you. Okay? Now, d is square, difference is square. But here you will keep last two digits. In the previous method, we were keeping only unit digit. Here we will keep last two digits. Okay. Let's take one example. So this is the formula actually here, which I have used. If we'll talk about this, right, this range. So this is actually what? This is actually the formula. Clear? So x is the reference. So plus minus d from d. So if I am calculating, suppose I am calculating the square of 46. So how much less than 50? So you will say minus 4. So here the value of d is minus 4. Okay. You can see d here. Just compare it. Now 25, you will subtract 4 from 25 because it is less. 25 minus 4 in part A. And the square of 4 you will keep in part B. So 25 minus 4, 21, and the square of 4 is 16. Your answer is here. 2116. 2116. Let's take some more example. Suppose 43, square of 43. So 43 is how much less than 50? So you will say minus 7, right? So we will just subtract 7 from 25. And why from 25? I told you. We are taking reference as 50 and the 50 square is 2500. So first two digits of 43 is going to be less than 25 or not? Yes. So just take the difference 7. So subtract it from 25. So you will get what? 18. Now square of 7. Difference square. You need to keep in the second part. So 1849. Is this clear? Now more example. Okay, like this 48 square. Suppose you need to calculate. 48 is how much less than 52? So just subtract 2 from 25. 25 minus 2 and 2 square. So this will be 23. But here you are going to get only one digit, 4. But as I told you, you need to keep last two digits only. How many? Last two digits. So 0. Okay. So A and B just now merge it. So 2304. Suppose you need to calculate the square of 58. 58 is how much more than 50? Plus 8. So just add 25 plus 8, first part A. Okay, you will add 8 here. And the square of 8 also will come in second part. So part A, part B. So 25 plus 8, 33. And the square of 8 is going to be 64. So 3364. Is this clear to all of you now? Swati and all, everyone. Okay. Now, let's move on to the next range. But before that, we will solve one more example. Suppose, okay, Swati, if we want to calculate the square of 38, okay, and or 63, some numbers I am taking here. So you will have the 100% clarity. You all will have. Okay, Sidhu, great. So be active, proactive in the chat box. Okay. Now 33 square. Suppose 33 is called square also you want to calculate by the same method. So you will take the difference from 50 or not? Yes. Here the difference is minus 12. So 25 minus 12, this is the first part. Second part is the square of 12. 25 minus 12, you will get 13. Square of 12 is 144. But as I said, you need to keep only last two digits. Okay? Remember my words. Last two digits. So 4 and 4 will come 44. And 1 will be transferred. Extra part. Similar to that 11 to 25. Whatever extra, the left part, you need to transfer into part A. 13 plus 1, 14. Your answer is here. Suppose 63. So it is 13 more than 50. So we will add 13 in 25. Very good, Sidhu. What about others? Swati and all. 13 square, second part. So 25 plus 13, you will get 38. And 13 square is 169. Now 69, you need to keep, but 1 is extra here because after last two digits, whatever remaining, you just need to transfer into first part. 38 plus 1, 39. Clear? Similarly, go for 33. Similarly, you can go for 33. 33 is how much less than 50? Tell me now. So if we'll talk about that, okay, okay, okay. So very good, Sidhu. Great. So 33 is how much less than 50? So 17 less than 50. So 25 minus 17. 17 is square. 289. So 8, 9 you need to keep last two digit. Just transfer 2 here. 25 minus 17, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. Your answer is here. I hope you like the trick. You're getting the point, right? Isn't it amazing? Right? So I hope now you believe that you all can calculate the squares just verbally in 3 to 5 seconds. Now just move on to the last range, which is from 76 to 125. Right? Which is more than enough. If we can calculate the squares till 125, which is, this is enough. Right? No need to go for further things. Okay. So here our center base is going to be 100. Okay. So formula is will be like what? Here I am writing the formula. See, our range is from 76 to 125. Very good, Sidhu. What about Swati and others? 76 to 125. Okay. Now, this I am taking as x. Our range is what? 76 to 125. We will take the difference from 100. So it either negative or positive. So difference is d. Just keep this right in your brain. Now, the first part, part A is going to be x. You just need to make the subtract or add in the number itself. So x plus minus d. This is first part. Second part is what? The square of the difference. And here also you need to keep last two digits only. So this you can note here. Right? So I hope you all are getting whatever I have discussed. This is one of the most important part where students face difficulty. I'll bring some tricks for addition and subtraction also in upcoming sessions, and square root, cube roots. We will work out on that even, right? So it will help you all to solve the questions quickly in less time, which is the biggest demand of, right, today's exams. Okay. Okay. ठीक है. Now see, if you will go with this, how you will calculate? Suppose you have to calculate, you want to calculate the square of 96. 96 is how much less than 100? So you will say difference is 4 if you will talk about 96. So you just need to subtract. See, what I written here, x. X is what? The range of numbers from 76 to 125. Right? So 96 also representing what? X here. 96, it is less, so subtract. 96 minus 4 and keep the square of 4 here. Okay? So 96 minus 4, 92. And the square of 4 is 16. You need to keep last two digits. So here it is. Your answer is here, 9216. Okay. Let's take some more example. Suppose you want to calculate 98, square of 98. So 98 is how much less than 100? 98 minus 2, so 96. And the square of 2 is 04. Because last two digit I need to keep, so 4 will be written as 04. 91, 100, how much less than 100? 9. So just subtract 9 from it and write the square of 9. Your answer is here, 8281. It's amazing or not? The way which we need to follow, you just need to practice. But one thing which I will tell you, which I just expect from you all, just practice the squares from what I told you, the range from 11 to 125. So calculate the each value square once from 11 till 125. One time only. You will never forget the trick which I told you today. Clear? So, suppose you need to calculate the square of 87. 87 is how much less than 100? 13. So just subtract 13 from 87 and now 13 square. So 13 square is 169. Last two digit you will keep. Just add 1 here. The rest part. So 87 minus 13, 74 plus 1, 75, 69. Clear? Is this clear? Okay. Now some more thing. 100 plus if we'll go. 106 is how much more than 100? So you will say the difference here is 6 if we will go with 100. So 106 plus 6 and just keep the square, 6 square. So 106 plus 6, 112 and the square of 6, 36. What about others? Everyone should be proactive in the session. And do not, okay. Clear? I'm just checking your comments. Okay. Now suppose you want to, very good Jyoti, excellent. Hope you understood. Great. Swati, Jyoti, everyone. Now see one more thing. If we are going for, because after this one more thing I'm going to tell you, and hereafter you will never find difficulty to calculate the squares in decimal even. Okay. Just take one more example. I am expecting the squares 117. If you want to calculate the square of 117, tell me the square by the same method. Quickly calculate by, right? Everyone should answer this. No one will use the calculator. Just do it by your own, by the method which I told you. Just need to implement that. One three four four nine by Jyoti. What about others? Swati, Sidhu, everyone. Very good. But one problem is here. 13449. You included the square, mistakenly you included the square. I am telling you the error even which you made, 13449. Here you include the square of 7. No, you need to include the square of 17. Okay, Jyoti? How I am telling you. Okay, I got your mistake even. First part is correctly done by you. Virana also answered the same in the same manner. Okay, not any issue, but very good. I'm very happy with your answers. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we need to try. Whatever we are understanding, we need to implement. Okay. Uh, uh, when you can solve the question in exam accurately, when you are a good implementer, there are two things. We are learning something in the classes, but whether we are able to implement those tricks or tips, right, easily, the method easily or not, how you will do that? By implementing. If you are able to implement, then you are fully skilled and you can score good. Got the point? 117 plus 17 and the square of 17 here. So 117 plus 17, you will get 134. Now the square of 17 is 289. So 89 you will keep and you will transfer this 2 into 134, 13689. As I said, last two digit you need to keep in the part B. Rest of the part, if you have extra part will be diverted, will be transferred to part A. This we followed in the previous methods as well. 1336, not 14489. No. Clear? So anyone who's facing any kind of difficulty here, I'm here to clear if you have. Okay. So in upcoming session today, our time is almost over. Okay. 13689, not 98 Virana. Right? But I'm happy with your answers. Jyoti, Virana, Swati, Sidhu, and all others. Right? So if you all understood each and everything, do let me know how was your experience. Okay, and if you are new to the channel, do subscribe it for the updated notification, latest notification. You will get the updates regarding the classes as well. And if you are planning for, right, PGCET 2024, then you must go for the batch Samrat. You can go through our app, there you will find the batch. Okay, so that is going to be beneficial for you all, right? There I am going to cover the complete comprehensive coverage of syllabus, right, and targeted study as per the exam. See, one more thing is very very important. You all know there are several exams, but every exam has its own specific pattern. So pattern based study also matters. Okay, and that you will get in the batches which we are offering, right? The batch we which already started. Okay, so we'll see you soon. Hope you understood each and everything very well. So keep learning like a shining star. Okay, so keep learning and shining like a star. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.